The prototype is the most terrifying creature to be revealed in Chapter 5, which is why I put him into hardcore Minecraft. Now, for the next 100 days, I'll be surviving as the prototype, using the stolen abilities of other toys to wreak havoc on Playtime Co. Will I be able to stop Giblet and his toy rebels, or will I be thrown in the toy box? It was time to find out, as I spawned onto the train tracks as the prototype. Standing around me were the toys of Playtime Co., cowering in fear of my immense power. All of you will bow to me! You're God! Suddenly, the blinding headlights of a train came barreling towards me. I was struck, tearing my once powerful body into pieces. I looked up to see that my body had changed and all the toys had fled. No! My body! How could this be?
Your reign of terror ends here, prototype!
Just then, Giblet stepped forward from the wreckage, piloting a massive mech unlike anything I had seen before.
As leader of the Toy Rebellion, we're taking back Playtime Co!
Using the strength of his mech, he tried to stomp me under his feet, trying to finish what he had started. I tried my best to fight back using the claws I still had, but in my weakened form, I was no match for him. I was quickly losing this battle. This is bad. I need to get out of here. I tried to make a run for it, but Giblet fired an attack, blocking the path with rubble. I had nowhere to turn now.
I think it's time you had a taste of your own medicine. I'm sending you down where you'll never see the light of day again.
He tore open a hole in the ground, dropping me down into the dark depths of Playtime Co. On day 2, I landed inside of recycling, the deepest part of the factory. Luckily, I managed to hit a small body of water, narrowly saving my life. That little pest! I need to get back to the surface and show him who the real ruler of Playtime is. Just then, I heard a low growl coming towards me from a nearby tunnel. I turned and discovered an angry swarm of rushers running in my direction. Looks like I have company. I'll turn you all inside out again if I have to. The toys came after me with their fists, trying to tear me to shreds. Luckily, even in my smaller form, I could still fight. I used my claws to take down a few of the enemies, but more entered the area, putting me in a disadvantage. I was getting overwhelmed by their sheer numbers. Just as I thought I was done for, Chum Chompkin stormed into battle, taking down the rushers in his wake.
Get back!
He opened his mouth wide and unleashed a roar attack, sending the toys running. Finally, a useful pawn. Took you long enough.
Sorry, Mr. Prototype, sir.
Before we could catch our breaths, the area was filled with a thick red gas, making it impossible to see.
Something is coming for us. Stay alert.
Just then, Catnap emerged from the fog.
Well, well, well. Looks like the prototype has fallen a long way.
Catnap, go back to your domain or face my wrath.
Please, you were once a god, but in that form, you're pathetic. I'm taking over now.
The monstrous cat came after us, ready to take us down at all costs. On day 3, I was fighting against the ruler of Playcare, Catnap himself. He came after me with his cat-slashed attacks, showing just how strong he really was. His red smoke was thrown out as well in an attempt to put us to sleep, but we pushed past it for now. If I had my upgrade, I would have stood a chance, but I was too weak in my current form. I tried to fight back with my claws and Chum using his screech, but he wasn't going down that easily. Catnap then hit me with his heavy paws, leaving me vulnerable.
I can't believe I once worshipped you. It's time that a new god took your place.
Leave him alone.
Chum intervened, hitting Catnap with a surprise scream attack. The tables had turned. It was my chance to take control of this fight. I landed a powerful claw strike while I had the chance, causing Catnap to collapse in defeat. Who's the true god now? I took his parts for myself, transforming into my next powerful form. I now had 4 robotic legs, a taller and more intimidating torso, and the power to release poppy gas. Now this is more like it. I know what I have to do now. I must reclaim my lost parts and tear Giblet to shreds. Chum, search for leads.
But
Don't make me repeat myself.
Yes, sir.
Chum followed my orders, leaving the area. However, I soon saw something run past me out of the corner of my eye. Who goes there? Without warning, Huggy Wuggy jumped out from hiding, ambushing me. On days 4 through 7, I was fighting against Huggy Wuggy, trying my best to keep him at bay. He was strong and fast, hitting me with powerful slap moves, but thanks to my new upgrade, I was able to endure the hits. Back down, you beast! The big body toy suddenly unleashed a new ranged spike attack, catching me off guard. Even with my upgrades, it wasn't enough to stop him. What's gotten into you? I have no choice but to move. I unleashed my new poppy gas attack, slowing down Huggy just enough for me to make a run for it. Huggy Wuggy chased after me in hot pursuit as I tried to find my way out of the area. As I ran, I thought I spotted a Pokemon through a set of bars. Did you see that? I put loads of other Pokemon in this video. Try to catch them all and leave a comment for each one you find. Soon, I reached an area with a massive gap in platforms to jump over. I tried to platform to the other side, but Huggy was still in hot pursuit. He sent his attacks towards me, trying to get me to fall down, but I made it to the end without falling. Huggy began moving over the pit as well to get to me. You think that's enough to stop me? Take this! As Huggy tried to get over to me, I slashed at him during his last jump, causing him to fall into the depths below. Hopefully that's the last I see of him. I managed to run off again, finally escaping into the biodiversity lab. However, as I looked forward down the path, I saw a massive blob of biomass in my path. Disgusting! This place is overgrown! I moved forward and spotted another way out, but I was too late. Huggy entered the room ready to end me for good. On days 8 through 10, I was about to be captured by the ravenous Huggy Wuggy. Luckily, I knew just how I could deal with him. I dodged his next attack, causing him to run into the biomass instead. Soon, he was trapped right where he stood. Now's my chance. I fled from the area, taking cover in a nearby research room before the monster could escape my trap. How am I supposed to stop him? I need to defeat him if I want to get my next part. Just then, I spotted a letter on the ground from one of the scientists that worked here before. I picked it up and gave it a read. In case of another Huggy Wuggy attack, use the liquid sedation serum, as the gas has hardly any effect. It's the only way to stop a big body like him. Looks like he has a weakness after all. Time to find that serum. I began to search the lab for the serum, but when I finally found it, I saw it was stranded on the other side of a massive room filled with biomass. One touch from that and I'll be done for. Better tread carefully. Using rubble around the room, I platformed over the biomass, avoiding the toxic waste to the best of my ability. I finally managed to reach the other side in one piece, but before I could grab the serum, vines grew out around it, stopping me. What? I looked up and realized that a massive mutant plant was towering over me. Before I had a chance to run, the beast attacked. On days 11 through 14, I was under attack by the mutated plant monster. I broke free from the vines I was trapped in as it shot at me with powerful globules of acid. I tried to go for the serum, but it was quickly blasted back by the plant's acid spit. Ducking into cover, I tried to regain my footing, but the monster jumped down as well, continuing its onslaught of attacks. I tried to fight back with my claw swipes, but each time I did damage, it didn't seem to do anything. It's no use. The only way to get past that thing is to eradicate it. I looked around the room for a way to give myself an edge. Luckily, I spotted a flamethrower on one of the platforms behind me. Looks like I'm retracing my steps. I went back through the biomass, moving over the dangerous terrain as the mutant plant grew vines to try and stop me. I finally reached the flamethrower, claiming it for myself, just as another vine grew to stop me. Out of my way! I unleashed the power of the flamethrower, burning the vines to a crisp. What's the matter? Can't take the heat? I closed in on the plant, returning to the end platform, and readied my weapon. With a few hits in the flamethrower, the plant was defeated, leaving me free to claim the serum for myself. Finally! Now I have… Wait, it's growth serum? This isn't what I was looking for! Suddenly, Huggy Wuggy popped out of nowhere, jump scaring me. Without the proper serum, I was still vulnerable, so I ran while I still had the chance. On days 15 through 17, I was being chased down by the relentless Huggy Wuggy. I ran through the corridors until I found myself in the conditioning hallways. I quickly found cover inside one of the conditioning rooms to avoid the incoming toy. I managed to lose him, but Huggy continued to stalk the area looking for me. Dang it, it was all a trap! The correct serum has to be around here somewhere. Just then, I heard something break as the ravenous toy got closer. I stayed as still as possible, hoping it would choose a different place to look. Huggy got way too close, and I was sure he found me. But I was wrong, as the toy moved on to a different section of conditioning. That was too close for comfort. I gotta find the right serum. It'll only be a matter of time before Huggy tracks me down. I began to scout out the area in search of the serum, doing my best to stay out of the sight to Huggy as he stalked me. Wait, there it is! I managed to find what I was looking for, but to my dismay, Huggy was blocking the way. I need to lure him out from there. And I think I know how I'm gonna do it. As the prototype, I had the ability to mimic voices. I focused on the area away from the serum and threw my voice with the best kissy-missy impression I could muster.
Huggy, over here!
My plan worked! Huggy followed the sound of my fake voice and I made my move. I closed in on the serum, but just before I could grab it, I bumped into another vial, causing it to fall onto the ground and making lots of noise. Uh-oh! The enraged toy heard the commotion and charged towards me full force. On days 18 through 21, I was locked in combat with Huggy Wuggy as he tirelessly tried to take me down. Come on! Just like before, I was getting overwhelmed. If I wanted to win this, I was gonna need to get my hands on the serum. I just need some cover. Something to put some distance between Huggy and I! I cast about the hallways, but none of the terrain could be used to my advantage. Guess I'll have to do it myself. Using my poppy gas, I created a red smoke screen, causing Huggy to lose me in the fog. I took my chance to grab the vial. Finally, I had what I needed to defeat the monster. Your little revolt ends here. I hit him with the vial, causing him to collapse in defeat. He left nothing in his wake except for one of my missing parts. I salvaged him for what he was worth, causing me to upgrade once again. I now had the power of Huggy's crushing strength. Ha ha ha! One step closer towards my full potential.
Huggy, no!
I turned towards the source of the voice to find that Poppy had been watching the whole time. The very sight of her made my blood boil. Well, if it isn't Poppy. I've been meaning to see you for quite some time now. Let's see how strong this upgrade really is. I closed in on her, landing a Huggy slam attack that shattered her porcelain face to pieces. I thought your time in this case would have made you see the light, but you're still a thorn in my side. I won't be so kind this time around. As I went in for the finishing blow, I was hit with an attack, knocking me backwards. Kissy Missy had arrived to help. Still have your guard dog, huh? No matter. I'll take her parts next. The two of us charged forward and clashed, ready to fight to the death. On days 22 through 25, I was fighting against Kissy Missy in an attempt to take down Poppy once and for all. Similar to Huggy Wuggy, she came after me with slash attacks of her own, but much stronger. She was proving to be more powerful than Huggy was. Luckily, I had his power on my side now. Meanwhile, Poppy was cheering her on by the sidelines.
Don't give up, Kissy! Take down that prototype!
Kissy Missy used Poppy's words as fuel, doing even more damage to me. I couldn't let her win. I needed to stop this before I was destroyed.
Ah! He's weak! Take him down for good!
That's sweet. I'm not letting the likes of you win. While Kissy was focused on Poppy, I landed a powerful hit, leaving Kissy on the ropes. This struggle is useless. Don't you two know that I'll always come out on top?
No, you won't! With Giblet's help, we're taking back Playtime Co. no matter what! Are you ready, Kissy?
Wait, what are you? Kissy attacked me once again as Poppy ran over and entered a code on a keypad, causing the ground to collapse from under our feet. On days 26 through 28, I landed on top of a cloud platform, just barely surviving the fall. I was now inside of Sweet Street. Before I could get my bearings, Kissy Missy began to fire projectile attacks at me from behind. Can't you just give up? Leave me alone! The oversized toy chased after me as I platformed from cloud to cloud. I did my best to move quickly, but she was closing in. Just as I thought I was done for, something hit the cloud platform under Kissy, causing it to collapse under her. What the?
Prototype! It's so good to see you.
I looked down to see that none other than Lily Lovebraids had arrived to help. Oh great, it's you.
What a killjoy. Oh, don't say that, Candy. He just doesn't know he's just in time for the tea party. Won't you come with us?
Thanks, but I'll pass. Suddenly, Kissy emerged from the rubble, launching another attack towards me. The platform I was standing on collapsed too, and I fell to the ground.
Ooh, that looked like it hurt. You okay?
How is she still alive? Fine, just get me out of here.
That's the spirit. Come with me.
Lily then fired more of her hair projectiles at Kissy, pushing her back. With no other choices, I followed Lily's lead, escaping the enraged Kissy for the time being. On days 29 through 32, Lily and I arrived at her dollhouse, taking cover from Kissy for now.
That disgusting toy just doesn't know when to give up, huh? Now, Candy, we mustn't be rude to our guests. I say we take her parts for ourselves.
Actually, that's exactly what I was trying to do.
Really? Well, if that's the case, we can help you. Don't lump me into this. I'm not helping unless you help us first. All right, Candy, fine. We've actually been having a little bit of a spider problem. Hunt and trap them, and then we'll help you hunt down Kissy Missy.
Can't I just kill them?
No, they're going to my tea party. Put them in my basement.
Fine, I'll help you just this once. I'll be right back. I began to explore the house and search the source of their bug problem. However, it wasn't long before I found a room filled with spider webs. I must be getting close. Suddenly, something dropped down behind me. It was none other than baby Longlegs.
The prototype? What are you doing here?
Oh, hello, little one. I'm Lily's new exterminator. Now you're coming with me. The toy ran away as fast as he could, but I pursued the little vermin. He tried to shake me off by dropping webs behind me, but I was able to burn them with my flamethrower and continue my pursuit. I was able to steer him in the direction of Lily's closet, finally cornering him and locking him inside. That takes care of that, and just in time for the tea party too. Suddenly, the room shook violently around me. I don't think that was Lily. Something's going on out there. I went to look around again and made it to the dining room to find Lily cornered by Kissy Missy.
You weren't invited. Get out of here.
Oh, no, you don't. I charged at Kissy, hitting them with a surprise attack to get her attention, causing her to turn her sights on me instead. She came after me with attacks of her own, trying to take me down. Luckily, I had my Huggy Smash attacks to defend myself. She wasn't going down easily though, and I had to use everything I had. I unleashed my fire powers onto the toy, causing them to screech in pain. Unfortunately for me, Kissy pushed past the pain and continued her assault. The two of us were neck and neck.
Don't just stand there, you idiot. Help him. Oh, right.
Lily came to my aid, using her braid attacks, catching Kissy off guard and giving me an opening.
Now's your chance. Finish her.
I went in for the finishing blow, finally taking down Kissy Missy once and for all. I gathered her parts for myself, upgrading into an even more powerful form. I grew bigger in size and gained access to Kissy's powers. Now this is more like it. And without her little guard dog, Poppy will be vulnerable now too.
I wouldn't get so confident.
Suddenly, Mommy Longlegs had arrived and quickly covered me in webs. What is this?
I told you we had a spider problem.
Ugh! Unhand me!
I don't think I will. I've got big plans for you.
Leave my special guest alone.
Lily tried to help me escape, but it was no use. Mommy Longlegs knocked her back and used her strength to knock me out. On days 36 through 39, I woke in another room covered in webs. There, Mommy Longlegs emerged before me as I struggled to escape. What do you want?
I just need to hold you here long enough until Giblet is able to come and dispose of you.
You're working with the rat too? Let me go this instant and I might consider sparing you.
After the stunt you pulled with Baby? Never. You'll pay for your crimes, prototype. Us toys are taking your place.
Mommy stormed out of the room, leaving me alone. The clock was ticking now. I need to find a way to get out of here. I tried to use my Huggy powers to break myself free, but it was no use. I still had another trick up my sleeve. Using my new Kissy arm, I clapped my hands together, causing a shockwave to fly out around me. Luckily, it was strong enough to break me free from my web prison. Now that's more like it. Suddenly, I heard the sound of a familiar voice approaching.
He's just in the other room? He's mine now!
Oh no! They're coming! I gotta move! I quickly fled into the next room before the rebellion leader had the chance to show his face. On days 40 through 43, I was trying to escape the incoming threat only to find that the way out was sealed tight. What? How am I supposed to get out of here? I could hear footsteps from someone approaching and quickly hid behind some boxes inside of the room to not be seen. Sure enough, Giblet emerged from the other side of the door.
Where is he? Did he get away?
He's without his suit. This could be my chance. I tried to find my chance to strike, but before I could, Giblet entered a code into the piano inside of the room. The door unlocked and he was able to leave. That fool just gave me the ticket out of here. I copied the same code and followed after him. However, when I came out on the other side, he was nowhere to be seen. He couldn't have gone far. I'll show you why you should never let your guard down in my factory. Just as I was about to continue my search, a familiar voice called out to me.
Sir, over here.
Chum? What do you want?
Mommy Longlegs got her hands on Lily.
Okay, and why should I care?
She helped you with Kissy. She could be a vital asset.
Fair point. Alright, leave it to me. Just don't lose sight on Giblet. I parted ways with Chum and returned to the dining room in hopes of saving Lily. However, when I arrived, she was already trapped in a web.
Prototype, you came back for me.
Don't get used to it. You're a good tool to me is all. Now let's get out of here before I could free Lily, Mommy Longlegs dropped down into the room. We had been caught.
Looks like we have two naughty toys here. I think it's time we played a game.
Too late. On days 44 through 46, I was face to face with a dreaded Mommy Longlegs.
How about a game of red light, green light? Try to catch me during the green light, but if you move during the red, you lose.
What happens if I win?
I'll let Lily go. But if you fail, you'll join her on that web.
Fine, bring it on!
Now that's more like it.
Mommy initiated the game, causing the lights in the room to turn green.
Green light!
I made my move and closed in on the toy. But to my surprise, Mommy Longlegs ran away. Hey, wait a minute! That's cheating!
I never said I'd hold still. Red light!
The lights lit up red and I froze in place.
What great reflexes you have! You can stop on a dime, but how long can you keep this up? Green light!
The game continued, turning from green to red and back again, but it had been rigged from the start. Anytime I got close, she would turn it to the red light, causing me to lose her again. If I wanted to win, I would have to catch her by surprise. That's it! Take this! I used my new clap attack to stun Mommy in place, giving me a chance to close in. I got you now!
Red light! Red light! Red light!
The light shifted to red in the middle of my attack. I had officially lost the game.
Ooh, so close. But it looks like you're mine now.
I braced myself as Mommy Longlegs came in to finish me off. On days 47 through 50, I was being chased by Mommy Longlegs. Eventually, I decided enough was enough. I had to fight for Lily and I's freedom against the bigger body's toy. Mommy used her immense strength and agility, trying to strike me down where I stood. Luckily, I managed to endure the hits thanks to the upgrades I had gotten so far. I tried to get the upper hand with my flame attacks, but she was just too tough and could withstand my hits.
What's the matter? I thought you were the god of this place.
You dare to mock me? I'll make you eat those words! I ran around Mommy to the dining room and I used my new Kissy Missy powers to free Lily from Mommy's web. Lily, time to take her down!
Yes, sir.
Lily rushed over to Mommy Longlegs and used her hair attack to disorient her. She wasn't going to evade my attacks anymore.
No, wait!
I went in for the finishing blow, crushing her between my Kissy Missy and Huggy Wuggy hands. She fell in defeat and I obtained her parts, becoming even stronger than before. I now had Mommy's elastic arm and the pure power that it came with. Giblet isn't gonna know what hit him.
Thanks for saving us back there. You could have done it without leaving the oven on, though.
Oven? I turned around and realized that Lily's house had been set on fire and the flames were spreading fast. That's not the oven! You set your house on fire! We need to move! Now! On days 51 through 54, Lily and I escaped the burning house in one piece, returning back to Sweet Street. The fire is spreading faster than I thought.
Who would do such a thing?
Just then, I spotted something move out of the corner of my eye. Lily, stop that runaway toy!
On it!
Lily ran off in pursuit and used her hair powers to knock the toy out of hiding. It was none other than Giblet, but just like before, he wasn't in his mech.
It was you? Why? My tea party was nearly ready.
You're working with the enemy, but it's not too late. You can join us and make things right.
No way. You're just angry you weren't invited. I'll never be friends with a petty toy like you.
Still, this is interesting. You still don't have your mech. Looks like I finally have my chance to end this. Time to test out Mommy Longlegs' powers.
I'm not that dumb. Requesting backup.
Giblet ran out of the area and I was suddenly hit with a violent explosive attack, sending me flying backwards. When I looked up, the Playtime Butcher himself emerged before me.
Time to have some fun!
I'll get Giblet before he gets too far. Get back here, you!
I wanted to help Lily as she ran off to chase after Giblet, but before I could, the Butcher landed another powerful blow.
This is between you and me now.
I prepared for battle as the Playtime Butcher closed in on me full force. On days 55 to 57, I was locked in combat with the Playtime Butcher. He used his 4 bionic arms to shoot everything from lightning to fire at me, trying to strike me down while I fired back with my flamethrower. My poppy gas would have been enough to sedate him, but he was a powerful foe. But I refused to fall to the likes of him. You don't belong here, outsider!
That's not very nice. Here, let me teach you a lesson.
The Butcher used all 4 of his arms to strike the floor and make the ground collapse under my feet. I fell right into his trap. When I landed at the bottom of the pitfall, I found myself on a conveyor belt that was heading straight towards lava. Those traitors are gonna melt me down! I gotta get out of here! I tried to take my chance to escape the conveyor belt, but it was no use. I continued to be pushed closer and closer towards the edge. Just then, I spotted an interesting Pokemon run by. Did you see that? Rewatch the video at 0.25 speed and try to find the secret. I was nearing the end when suddenly I spotted an emergency stop switch in the distance. It was far, but I had an idea. Let's see just what this arm can do. I stretched out my new Mommy Longlegs arm and managed to reach the switch just in time. The conveyor belt finally came to a halt and the exit revealed itself to me. I managed to escape the incinerator room before it was too late. That was too close for comfort. I need to find the rest of my parts and crush this revolution before it's too late. Just then, I spotted Chum Chompkins walking through the area. That's strange. What is Chum doing here? I tailed behind him, curious to see what my pawn was up to. On days 58 through 61, I followed Chum until we arrived at an area unfamiliar to me. To my surprise, he was able to open a secret door. He knows this area? Is he hiding something from me? Suddenly, Chum turned towards my direction and spotted me watching.
Oh, Prototype, what are you doing here?
I can ask you the same thing. This looks awfully sketchy.
It's a new lead I'm checking out. It could help our cause.
And you neglect to bring it up until now?
I had to make sure it was legit first. Really, sir, I promise. Here, take this. It's a new lead to Poppy.
Chum handed over a map, which I took for myself. Well, I guess you aren't totally useless. Fine, you win this time. Suddenly, a fireball attack came flying towards the two of us. We turned and discovered that the Playtime Butcher had found us.
You won't escape this place!
The Butcher tried to land another attack, but Chum intervened, protecting me from the enemy.
Follow the lead. I'll take care of things here.
I took Chum's advice and ran through the secret door while I still had the chance. I had gone through too much to lose this lead now. I followed Chum's map until I arrived in another room within Playtime Co. However, Poppy was nowhere to be seen. That little pest has to be around here somewhere.
The prototype is here!
Suddenly, a smiling critter ran out trying to escape from me, but I quickly cut them off, leaving them with nowhere to turn. And where do you think you're going?
Leave them alone!
To my surprise, Poppy revealed herself to me. Finally, I had found the toy I was looking for. You won't escape me this time. I turned my sights onto Poppy and began to chase her through the hall. Soon, the two of us arrived inside a large room full of hanging catwalks. Get back here! She jumped effortlessly through the area, leaving me in the dust trying to figure out how to catch up. After a few more jumps, she managed to escape the other side of the room where she climbed up to an area with a few switches.
I've got you right where I want you now.
Suddenly, she flipped a switch, activating the hidden devices within the room. The entire area turned into a deadly electrical obstacle course.
If you want me, you're gonna have to get through this first.
All right, have it your way. I'll rip you to shreds soon enough. On days 65 through 67, I was navigating through the electrical obstacle course trying to reach Poppy on the other side. As I went, I did my best to avoid the electrical burst on the catwalk, but it was nearly impossible. I need to find routes without these electrical traps or else I'm dead. I used whatever I could around me to parkour over the electrical surges, inching closer and closer towards Poppy.
Oh, no you don't. Try and get past this.
She flipped another switch, making a wall of electricity appear in front of me. I wasn't gonna make it through without dying, so I needed to find another way around. I backtracked and jumped to another set of catwalks, giving me a better route towards Poppy. I avoided the next set of electrical obstacles by hopping over them to avoid taking any more damage. You better watch out! Here I come!
Don't understand. How did you manage to get through this?
I did it because I'm the ultimate toy. I'm the prototype! Poppy tried to run again, but to her surprise, Chum came out, blocking her path. Nowhere to run now! Get her, Chum!
Sorry, Prototype. I can't let you hurt her.
To my shock, Chum swallowed Poppy whole and then hit me with a powerful scream attack. I was thrown backwards, almost falling off into the abyss below. What is the meaning of this?
Your reign of terror will end soon, you monster.
Chum made a run for it and I tried to pursue him. But before I could, I ran on top of a pressure plate, causing a cage to appear around me.
Giblet will be coming for you soon. So long.
On days 68 through 72, I was trying to escape my cage trap, but no matter what I did, the bars wouldn't budge. That fuzzy little... He'll pay for this!
Look who's at rock bottom now.
Just then, Giblet himself emerged before me, mocking me from the outside of the cage. Free me this instant, you little pest, and I might just let you live.
You say that as if you have the power here. I think you need a friendly reminder.
Suddenly, Giblet flipped another switch, causing the floor to electrocute under me.
Look, I'm not the same type of toy you are, so I'll give you one chance. Surrender Playtime Co to the rebellion, and I won't have to kill you.
Never. I'd rather die than submit to scum like you.
Fine. Have it your way.
Just as Giblet was about to finish me off, he was knocked back away from his switch with a powerful attack.
What the?
Leave my special guest alone!
Suddenly, Lily Lovebraze arrived at the scene, using her powers to break me free from my prison.
You won't get away with this! Activating my mech!
Giblet called upon his mech as it landed on the scene. He jumped aboard, becoming an unstoppable force to reckon with. He came after me with his mech attacks, trying his best to end things here. I fought back with all the new powers I had obtained over my journey so far, doing my best to try and stop the rebel leader, but he was still too powerful.
You really think that's enough to stop me? You're pathetic!
Giblet came in with his heavy mechanized blows, nearly defeating me. But luckily, Lily was able to intervene before it was too late.
Take this!
She landed a barrage of raid attacks, knocking Giblet down to the next level, buying us a bit of time. We made a run for it and managed to slip into hiding within another part of the playcare, losing the leader of the rebellion for now. You may be annoying, but at least you're loyal. Chum, on the other hand, is dead to me. I'll make sure he pays for this.
Chum was a smart guy to ditch you. Oh, but he said we're loyal. Isn't that sweet? Yeah. And he also called us annoying. Oh, Candy, lighten up. I think it's time we showed him our big surprise that we prepared. Come with me.
Fine. I followed Lily's lead to see what she had in store for me. On days 73 through 75, Lily took me back to Sweet Street where she had set up a little tea party for us.
I may not have a house anymore, but that doesn't mean the tea party has to be canceled. Surprise!
Thanks, I guess.
Why isn't he more excited? Oh, I'm sure he's just shy. And for being such a great guest, I'll give you this.
Lily handed me a map to a spot in reanimation.
You wanted to get revenge on Chum, right? Well, now's your chance. He's supposed to be around that spot on the map.
This is more like it. Thanks for making yourself useful. I parted ways with Lily and made my way to reanimation, but when I arrived, Chum was nowhere to be seen. I know you're hiding in here somewhere. Come out, wherever you are! Just then, a smaller toy scurried past me, but I moved quickly, hitting them with an electric clap attack. I soon realized it was none other than Dog Day. Oh, it's just you. Move, I'm here for Chum.
No way! You're the toy that killed Catnap? We're getting our revenge.
Just then, a few more of the smiling critters revealed themselves. Really? A group of small, pathetic toys like you? Ha! Don't make me laugh.
Don't count us out yet. Critters, unite!
All the critters had now emerged from hiding and fused together with Dog Day. Soon, they became a single monstrous entity of their own.
The combined critter!
For Catnap! For Playtime Co!
I braced myself as the newly formed abomination came after me. On days 76 through 79, I was fighting for my life against the smiling monster. In their new form, they were able to use crazy attacks, proving just how powerful they were as a unit. I used my own abilities to try and one-up them, but they were tough. It was anyone's game.
Surrender, prototype!
I'd never surrender to worthless toys like you. We continued our brawl, when I got a brilliant idea. I rushed over to one of the devices housed in reanimation, luring the monster towards it. Hey freaks, over here! They ran towards me as I jumped out of the way and smashed the machine to bits. It sent out an electric shock, zapping the smiling monster where it stood. Finally, I was able to land the finishing blow, claiming their parts for myself. Struggle all you want, but I'll always be above the likes of you. I upgraded even further, gaining the smiling monster's powers to use as my own. You better watch out, chum. When I find you, I won't be going easy. Just then, I noticed an alternate path within the room where tufts of red fur were laying by the entrance. Ah, so that's where you're hiding. You're mine now. I made my way down the path, and sure enough, waiting on the other side was none other than the traitor Chum Chompkins.
How did you find this place?
I have my ways. More importantly, I think it's time we had a bit of fun.
That's it. You forced my hand. You die here.
Suddenly, Chum threw a potion down at his feet, causing him to grow even larger in size.
Now you're not the only one with an upgrade.
Uh-oh!
It's dinner time.
On days 80 through 83, I was locked in combat with Chum, ready to finally take my revenge. He used his attacks on me, but thanks to my new Smiling Monster upgrade, I was able to counter with attacks of my own.
Where did you get that power?
Let's just say I had a run-in with the Smiling Critters before this.
You monster! You've killed more innocent toys than I can count!
What's the matter? Is my power too hard to swallow? Chum came after me with his massive jaws, trying to swallow me in a single gulp. I did my best to dodge his attacks, but I knew that if I didn't think of a way to turn the tides of the battle soon, I would be done for. I managed to dodge an attack and watched as Chum devoured one of the items in the room instead. Just then, I got an idea. Hey big guy, come and get me! I once again dodged his next attack, but this time I had lined things up intentionally. Chum instead chomped down on a block of TNT.
What the?
The TNT erupted inside of him, dealing massive damage. Now's my chance! With Chum now vulnerable, I was finally able to land the finishing blow, defeating the traitor once and for all. Chum fell in defeat, leaving nothing but his scrap in his wake. I claimed it for myself, gaining even more strength than before. I was quickly becoming the ultimate toy. One more upgrade and I'll be strong enough to defeat the worthless mech. The toys of Playtime will once again cower in fear. Just then, I spotted a map on the ground that led to Giblet's base. And it looks like Chum left me a lead too. I'll tear apart everything you worked for! With my new mission decided, I took the map and set off to dig up some more intel. I arrived at the location on the map to find Giblet and the Playtime Butcher discussing their plans with one another. I seem to have gotten here during a rebellion meeting. I can't charge in head first. I better lay low. I listened in on the two of them, hoping to hear some good intel.
What? What do you mean Chum was defeated? That couldn't possibly be true!
I could scarcely believe it myself, Gib.
How could this have happened? Chum was one of our most powerful allies!
He blew his cover saving Poppy, and the prototype ran him down. Our numbers are dropping fast, falling at the hands of the prototype.
Soon enough, none of that will matter. My mech is nearly at maximum power, and once I get my hands on the negation formula, we'll finally have his weakness.
Did they say negation formula? How did they find out about that?
Are you close to finding it?
Yes, not only will it empower my mech, but it'll also be how we remove the prototype's power. It's our key to winning this war.
If that's the case, leave the prototype with me. Finish your work.
I can't let them get their hands on that. If they do, then things are gonna start getting bad. I tried to slip away undetected, but unfortunately, the Butcher managed to spot me.
It's the prototype! He heard everything!
Get him, Butcher! He can't be allowed to thwart our plans!
I took my chance to get a head start as the Playtime Butcher chased after me in hot pursuit. On days 87 through 89, I was chased to the factory by the Butcher, trying desperately to shake him off.
I am the beating heart of the Toy Rebellion. Tyrants like you don't deserve our allegiance.
He used his lightning ball attacks on me to try and slow me down, but I was able to evade them and continue running forwards. Just then, I spotted something interesting, but I didn't have time to slow down and take a better look. Did you see that? Rewatch the video at 0.25 speed and try to spot the secret. I continued running, but knew I couldn't run forever, so I tried a different tactic. I turned around and tried to slow him down by shaking the ground with my Huggy Slam attacks, but he was able to endure them.
You're a fool if you think you can stop me with that. I've studied all your moves. I've prepared for all of your tricks.
Really? Then are you ready for this? I unleashed my poppy gas to cloak myself in a red smokescreen and took cover while I had the chance. After a bit more running, I found myself in a familiar hallway. There, I found the incinerator room from earlier that the Butcher had tried to melt me down in. He said he knows all of my tricks, so I'll just have to surprise him with a new one. I scouted out the room for something that could help me until I managed to find some spider webs. Time to make this situation sticky. I used my mommy longlegs arms to harvest the webs and place them onto the belt as a trap. Just then, I heard the Butcher's voice boom from where I just came from.
I know you're in there.
He's here! I hope this works! I quickly took cover as the Butcher entered the room. I only had one shot at this, so I had to make it count. On days 90 through 92, I was waiting to execute my plans on the Playtime Butcher as he scoured the room for me.
Where are you hiding?
I knew he needed a nudge, so I used my prototype powers to mimic Giblet's voice.
Butcher! Help me! The prototype got me!
Giblet, are you there?
The butcher followed my voice, walking right into the website set up. He had fallen into my trap. Gotcha!
What? Oh no, it was a trap! Let me out!
Aw, what's the matter? I thought you knew all of my tricks.
Don't you mock me! I'll make you pay for this!
Oh yeah? I think it's time you had a taste of your own medicine. With the butcher now in my hands, I activated the conveyor belt, causing him to inch towards the lava just like I had from before.
No! No! I can't die here!
He tried his best to escape, but it was no use. Soon, he fell into the lava, meeting his fiery end. So long, Playtime Butcher. It's a shame you couldn't live up to your name. I then turned off the belt, leaving nothing but the scrap of the butcher in his wake. I grabbed it and used its part to upgrade even more, growing bigger in size and gaining even more strength than I could imagine. This is it! This is my true power! Unfortunately, I didn't have long to celebrate before the overhead speaker came on.
Are you sure you're not forgetting something, prototype?
Help me!
Lily?
That's right. We have captured Lily Lovebraids. If you want to help your friend, you better show up.
Before I could respond, the speaker abruptly cut off. My only ally was in danger. Ugh. At the end of the day, she's nothing more than a pawn. But she's helped me so much. I was torn. I could finish crushing the Toy Rebellion or rescue my one and only friend. Ugh. I have to save her. With my new resolve, I set off towards Giblet, determined to save Lily at any cost. On days 93 through 95, I arrived at the location of the SOS to find that Lily was cornered by Giblet.
I don't want to do this. Surrender to the Toy Rebellion, or else.
No way! The prototype is all powerful. Speaking of which, he's here. Help us!
It's over, Giblet. Let her go.
No, Lily, please! Just come to the right side! You see what he did to this place? To us? He can't stay in power! We'll make things right! We'll—
Blah, blah, blah. Sounds like someone is stirring up a sob story.
That's it! I've had enough of you! If you won't join us, then you're against us!
Giblet pointed his weapons at Lily, hitting her with a missile attack. Lily!
Looks like he's got me good.
Stay with me. You're the only toy that's ever been loyal to me.
I think my time here is up. Just finish the mission we set out from the beginning.
Lily finally gave into her wounds and died. No! You monster! I'll make you pay! Rage consumed me as I went in for a flame attack. Unfortunately, Giblet was able to dodge.
What's this? The prototype is showing empathy? I never thought I'd see the day, but it's too late for that now. I'm ending this!
Giblet came after me with his missile attacks, but I was now at maximum power. At long last, I could fight! I used my arsenal of attacks to try and fend him off.
Not bad, but it won't be enough. The negation formula is nearly complete now.
Negation formula or not, I won't let you get away with this. I tried to strike him down once and for all, but to my horror, he was able to endure my attack. What? No, this is impossible. You're supposed to die.
You're not the only one who's been upgrading over these days. You'll never catch up to me. Playtime Co belongs to the rebels now.
Giblet landed a devastating blow, forcing me to make a run for it. However, as I did, I caught a glimpse of something on the ground. A voice box? Did Lily drop this? I quickly grabbed it for safekeeping and escaped the area before it was too late. On days 96 through 98, I escaped to Sweet Street, narrowly surviving my encounter with Giblet. This voice box has to be some sort of clue. Why would Lily leave it behind? Maybe I can find a lead here. I returned to the site of Lily's tea party, hoping to find what I was missing. Everything was still set up just how she left it. So if I was a psychotic toy, where would I hide a clue? I scoured the tea party, but to no avail. In fact, I looked so hard, I worked up a bit of an appetite. Well, I guess a snack couldn't hurt. I chowed down on some cake, but quickly bit into something hard. Ow! What the heck? Wait, this is a battery. Maybe I could use it to fix the voice box. Using my new battery, I powered on the box, and to my surprise, it chirped to life.
Hello? Is someone there?
Lily? You can talk?
Looks like my plan worked after all. I made sure to back up my memories into this voice box so we can chat.
Thanks for saving me back there. And I don't tell that to just anyone.
Oh, of course. Actually, I have one more surprise for you. Open the present under the table.
I noticed a wrapped gift and decided to check it out. To my surprise, it held one final upgrade to help me on my journey. I equipped it, causing me to upgrade into an even stronger form. I now had new powers to take on Giblet, putting my chances much higher than before. You really thought of everything. You're the most useful pawn I've ever had.
Happy to be of assistance.
Wait, you're cutting out.
Oh, oops. I guess the batteries are about to die. This looks like the end of the line.
But will I ever see you again?
Maybe not, but don't let my gift be in vain. Take back Playtime Co. in your name. Thank you for everything.
The voice box finally powered off. I was once again on my own. Sorry I couldn't save you, Lily, but I'll take back this factory not only for myself, but also for you. Now I just need to find where Giblet is hiding. Just then, I spotted a trail of red hair. I knew this could only mean one thing. Looks like I've tracked down just the toy I needed. I followed the trail, and sure enough, I found Poppy standing alone at the end of it.
The prototype. He did so much damage to me. My hair is falling everywhere.
And I'm about to do even more. You're coming with me.
Ah! How did you know I was here?
Your allies are sloppy. Surrender now, or face my wrath.
No, I'll never surrender to you. Leave me alone!
Poppy made a run for it, but I wasn't gonna let her get away this time. I began to chase her through Sweet Street, determined to get the lead on Giblet I was missing. As I ran, I spotted an interesting Pokemon, but I couldn't slow down to take a better look. Did you find all the Pokemon secrets? Be sure to rewatch the video and catch them all.
Stay back!
Poppy tried to slow me down by dropping obstacles in my path, but thanks to my newest upgrade, I crushed them like they were nothing.
Stay away from me, you monster!
I've grown tired of this. You're mine now. I unleashed my Protoblast attack, causing her to stop in her tracks. Soon, I had finally caught the troublesome toy.
What are you going to do with me?
What I should have done from the beginning. I hit a nearby switch, causing a glass box to appear around Poppy, encasing her inside. On day 99, I had Poppy trapped right where I wanted her.
Let me out! Anything but this!
No can do. I need you to lure out that troublesome Giblet.
You won't get away with this. He almost has the negation formula. Soon he'll be even stronger and you'll be finished for good.
That doesn't matter. Now that I have all my upgrades, I'll stop at nothing until your little rebellion is stomped into dust. Suddenly, the ground trembled under our feet as Giblet entered the area.
I had a feeling you'd be here. Let her go!
Well, if it isn't just the toy I was looking for. Surrender and I'll make this quick.
No, I never will! Now that I have this!
Giblet used the power of the negation formula to upgrade himself even further. He scaled up in size, proving to be a truly terrifying force to mess with. He jumped down towards me, ready to finish this.
See? Told you. You're going down.
Silence! Fine, two can play at that game. I used my clap attack to finish off Poppy once and for all, crushing both her and the glass case she resided in.
Poppy!
Using her parts, I became even more powerful, growing to my strongest form yet. I've had enough of this. Formula or not, I'm taking back Playtime Co. right here and now. Without another moment to waste, I charged into battle, prepared to finish what we had started. On day 100, I was locked in combat with Giblet in the epic battle that would decide the fate for all of Playtime Co. I used all of my attacks, proving to him that in such a short amount of time, I had grown even more powerful. I threw down more of my Protoblast explosions, really putting the hurt on the Giblet and his mech. He tried to fight back with his upgraded strength from the negation formula, but with that, he was strong enough to stop me. I sprayed my fire powers in his direction, but this time he was feeling the true power of my attacks. At this rate, I was confident I would win the battle and take control of Playtime Co. once more.
How are you doing this? You were weaker than me only a few days ago!
What's the matter? Is that formula not strong enough to stop me?
No! I'll never give in to the likes of you! I'll win this for everyone! For Poppy!
Giblet came after me with devastating punches from his mech, dealing massive damage thanks to the formula. I had to turn this around quickly. Ugh, you are a thorn in my side until the very end! Fine, no more holding back! I unleashed my Poppy gas, creating a smokescreen on the battlefield.
Where did you go?
Right here! When I found my opening, I struck Giblet with a sneaky electric clap attack, causing him to eject from his mech. Nothing stood between me and him now. Long live the prototype! With one final blow, I managed to strike down Giblet once and for all. The toy rebellion had officially been stomped out in the name of the prototype. However, before I could celebrate long, a strange gas leaked into the room, making me feel dizzy. What is this? It's not poppy gas. Is this the negation formula? Suddenly, a TV appeared in front of me, revealing none other than the doctor on the other side of the screen.
I think it's time I had some fun of my own. You're coming with me, prototype. Or should I say, player.
A strange reaction took place inside of me, turning me into a player. I was no longer who I was before. What did you do to me? My power is gone. No! The ground collapsed under my feet, taking me into the dark unknown depths of Playtime Co. But one thing was for certain, my journey had only just begun. I found myself underground, having just been lowered deeper into the depths below. What is this place? Suddenly, TV screens on the walls lit up behind me, revealing dozens of eyes staring back. Standing in the center of them was a terrifying man with a TV head. Hello? Answer me! This isn't funny!
Looks like a pest has wandered into my domain. Time to show you what happens to those who dig too deep.
Wander? I don't even know how I got here, dude. Last I remember, I was playing my video games. I'd very much like to go back to that.
Oh, no. I can't have you going anywhere. My little friends will take good care of you.
Just then, the nightmare critters stepped out from behind the televisions, lining up in front of the TV-headed man, ready to close in on me. What are these things? Get away from me, I'm warning you!
Time to play!
4 of them began their approach, ready to kill me. Defenseless, I tried to run away. I was completely surrounded. Fine, you leave me no choice. I used my fist to fight back, but with no tools at my disposal, there was no way I could win. They hit me with their nightmare attacks, leaving me on the ropes. I have to run while I still can. I ran towards the exit, but the door was sealed and there was no way out. I then turned to see that my only escape was a bottomless pit. I either jump or get destroyed by these critters. Here goes nothing. I ran past the approaching critters and jumped down into the abyss, hoping for the best. On day 2, I jumped down the opening, landing in a trash compactor room. It was a long hallway with a large steel crusher that smashed anything that stood in its path. Before I could start moving through it, one of the nightmare critters followed me down in pursuit. I couldn't shake them.
Nowhere to run, player.
I can't give up, not here. With no other options, I ran down the hallway, avoiding the crushers as I went. Surprisingly, the nightmare critter stopped her approach and watched as I continued to move forward. What the? Why'd they stop?
Watch out, player. One wrong step and you'll get smushed.
Ugh, creepy! I continued along, dodging and rolling through the compactor slowly, inching closer to the exit. I'm almost there, just a few more to go. I thought I was in the clear until suddenly I spotted another nightmare critter emerge to the exit on the other end.
Hey there! Don't get too close or I'll burn you!
Oh no, that's my way out! I was now stuck between 2 smiling critters and the deadly trash compactors in my way. The critters began approaching me, and surprisingly, the crushers didn't activate when they stepped past them.
We've got you now!
Don't move, player. We'll be there soon.
I had to think fast, before it was too late. I quickly looked around and spotted a weak point on the ground. With no other options, I ran over to it and began to hit it with my bare hands until it broke into pieces. The ground then opened up, and I fell deeper and deeper into the factory. Soon, I landed inside the underbelly of Playtime Co. I took some damage from the fall, but luckily, I managed to survive. Whoa, this place is filled with discarded Playtime Co. junk. I need to find something to defend myself with if I'm gonna survive here. Just then, Baba Chops and Simon Smoke looked down the hole I fell in to taunt me.
I wouldn't want to be down there if I were you.
Yeah, nothing but bad news in that room.
Huh, I wonder what they mean by that. Just then, I spotted a grab pack on the ground next to some debris. As I picked it up, it granted me 5 hearts and some new abilities. I have the red and blue hand. It's basic, but better than nothing.
Too bad you won't be around long enough to use them.
Suddenly, a giant yarn monster dropped down behind me. It was Yarnaby. On day 3, I was fighting for my life against the terrifying Yarnaby. I ran around the area, using different piles of scrap as cover to hide behind. What the heck is that thing?
You can't run from me in here, little player.
player. I know the place like the back of my hand.
Just then, Yarnaby found me, leaving me with nowhere else to run. Back down, you monster! I'm not afraid to use this grab pack!
I like you, small human. You think you stand a chance against me?
Say what you want, I won't back down! I then used my grab pack to try and slay the beast, but unfortunately, his strength was too much for me. Aw man, I'll need to upgrade this thing if I want to stand a chance against him.
This is the end for you. Any last words?
Yeah, actually, I'm out of here!
Huh? Get over here!
I was forced to run down the dark passages of the underground as Yarnaby followed in close pursuit.
You'll never escape! The doctor takes what he wants!
The beast seemed to be lurking around every corner. It was clear he knew the underground better than me. This is bad. At this rate, I won't even make it past day 3. I'm done for. Just as I was about to lose hope, I managed to find a sealed passage with a colored hand on it. Luckily, I was armed with my grab pack. Here goes nothing. I used my grab pack to open the passage and slip through just before Yarnaby was able to catch up. The door sealed shut behind me as the monster slammed onto it. That should hold him for now. I gotta keep moving. I checked my surroundings and realized I was now in a music supply room. I decided to explore the area, and it seemed like I would be safe here. Just as I was starting to settle down, I heard the eerie sound of a piano playing. I don't like the sound of that. Why is it always the creepy piano? This isn't a horror movie! I started cautiously making my way towards the source of the piano. Suddenly, I ducked into cover as I saw a terrifying piano dinosaur creature. If I wanted to escape with my life, I was gonna have to move around carefully. On days 4 through 7, I was stealthing my way through the supply room as the Pianosaurus roamed the area in search of me. I managed to take cover behind the instruments and boxes, but I had to be careful not to make any noise. As I was sneaking, I spotted an interesting creature, but the Pianosaurus stepped on it. Did you see that? There are loads of other secrets hidden throughout the video. Be sure to find them all. Just as I thought I was about to reach the exit, I accidentally bumped into one of the instruments, causing it to make a loud noise. Pianosaurus turned his sights on me. I had blown my cover. I was forced to run for my life as the Pianosaurus charged forward. He blasted me with musical beams, trying to kill me with the sound of his own music. I quickly ran behind some boxes, narrowly avoiding one of his attacks. Jinkies! If I don't get out of here soon, Pianosaurus is gonna start playing my funeral song. I made a break for my cover as he continued to chase after me, as I dodged and dove behind boxes and instruments. Eventually, I finally managed to get out of Pianosaurus's view. I came across a DJ turntable. I was worried about touching it, but it was the perfect hiding place. This thing's electric anyway, and it clearly has no power. There's no way it'll turn on, right? I decided to risk it and snuck behind the turntable. Unfortunately, I accidentally hit a button on it, and it began blasting music. No! Not again! I thought I was done for, but suddenly someone called out for me.
Out of the way!
I listened to the voice and moved, revealing a massive speaker that blasted sounds at the Pianosaurus. He was forced back by the sound and roared in pain, and to my surprise, he fled the area.
That won't hold him back for long. Hurry and come with me.
Who are you, and how do I know I can trust you?
We don't have time for explanations right now. That monster is going to come back and end us both.
Come on, you gotta give me something. Your name is even good enough for me.
My name is Poppy, and if we don't get going now, my name won't matter because we'll both be goners.
Before I could get any more information out of Poppy, I heard another violent roar. All right, fine. Lead the way, Poppy. Without another moment, I followed the creepy doll. On days 8 through 10, I followed Poppy's lead into another room, where the two of us managed to take cover for now. What's going on? I just wanted to find out what happened to my old friends.
I'll show you.
Poppy slid a tape into a nearby TV and began to play some old footage.
Harley Sawyer, or who we now call the Doctor, was behind all of this. He was the one who caused the Hour of Joy. The Hour of Joy took lives, both guilty and innocent. But it didn't matter to the Doctor. He just wanted bloodshed. Because of this, not a single one of your coworkers survived. He made us act against our will. By the time the hour was over, everything was gone. He made us into nothing more than his playthings. We have to make him pay for all of the suffering he caused and free the other toys from his influence. Please help me, and in exchange, I'll break you out of here.
If what you say is true, then I have to avenge my fallen friends. I'll help. Suddenly, a couple of nightmare critters broke into the room.
Peekaboo, we found you! Take this, now!
Poppy gave me a green hand upgrade for my grab pack, granting me new abilities to fight back. I braced myself for battle as the critters attacked. On days 11 through 14, I used my new electrical green hand to clash against the nightmare critters. I didn't want to destroy Poppy's room, so I made a dash for the hallways as the critter followed closely. Thanks to my new gear, I was actually able to defend myself and land some shots. Take this! One by one, I attacked the critter's back, but every time I struck one down, the other would take its place. It was 2 versus 1 in an unfair fight, even with my new upgrade.
You can't take us both.
Ugh, they're right. There's no way I can take one critter, let alone 2. The critter started to walk up to overwhelm me all at once.
Time to die.
I have to think of something fast. Just then, Poppy dropped down to back me up, pushing both of them out of the way.
I'll stay here and hold him off. Find Kissy Missy. She'll know what to do.
Got it! Poppy started fighting the critters off one by one. She was staying on the defensive, trying to buy me some time to escape. Thanks, Poppy!
Thank me later. Go!
I ran forward while I still could, only to be stopped by a deactivated door. Luckily, I had my new upgrades to help me out. I used my electric hand to power up the door and escape the room. But when I arrived on the other side of the door, I was now in an area filled with red smoke. I don't like the looks of this. I can't see anything, and the door shut behind me. I carefully navigated through the area when I saw something pass through the fog. They were too far for me to make out, but I felt my blood run cold. Oh no. Is something here? On days 15 through 17, I tried to escape the room, but the red smoke around me left me disoriented. I need to get out of here before I pass out from all this smoke, or get attacked by that creature lurking around. I felt as if I was walking in circles as the mysterious monster continued to lurk around me in the distance. Every time I turned a corner, I found myself repeatedly turning the same corner again and again. Then suddenly, Nightmare Huggy Wuggy emerged from the ground behind me. Surprise! Ah! I attacked with my grab pack, but I quickly realized that it was just a hallucination. The smoke is getting to my head. I have to get out of here before I start seeing more hallucinations. I tried my luck once more to find a way out, and this time I spotted another green hand on the wall. Thinking quickly, I activated my electric green hand and pushed the block, which cleared all the red smoke from the area. Finally, I can actually see a few feet in front of me now. I started walking around again, trying to find some clues to escape, but then suddenly the ground began to shake violently under my feet. Whoa, what's going on? I looked towards the doorway as a terrifying creature moved into the room I was in. As soon as it was close, I realized it was the terrifying ruined catnap that emerged before me.
You did this to me! You turned me into this hideous freak!
What do you mean? I've never seen you before! I just got to this place right now!
I will never forgive you for this! I'll get my revenge right here, right now!
Without warning, the vicious cat struck at me, launching me into a nearby wall. This isn't good! Catnap then started slowly moving up. I needed to prepare myself for battle. On days 18 through 21, I was fighting for my life against the massive catnap.
You will perish in this smoke!
He engulfed me with his nightmare smoke, but I couldn't give up fighting. Take this! I tried to attack, but Catnap was able to dodge with his long legs. Unfortunately for me, I was at a massive disadvantage being so much smaller.
Die already!
He swiped at me with his sharp claws, sending me back once more. Ugh, I think I'm starting to hallucinate again from his gas attacks. I looked up and saw multiple catnaps surrounding me.
Pathetic! You can't kill all of us! You are nothing but a weakling!
No, I know this isn't real. The main catnap then landed a devastating blow.
Any last words?
Oh no, there's nothing I can do! Is this really the end? Suddenly, screams lit up around the two of us as the doctor's piercing stare gazed down.
Looks like I've found you, Catnap. And oh, what's this? You make a new friend with this Max fellow. I knew you all would get along. How cute.
Hey, stop this madness! This isn't right!
Silence, you insignificant nut!
You traitor! You left me here to die! I was your most devoted follower!
Please, you're just one of my many pawns. You were nothing to me. In fact, a certain pink toy is recently fallen into my possession. What a fancy trinket.
Oh no! Did he take Kissy Missy? Before I had a chance to respond, Catnap lashed out at the TVs in a violent blind rage. I realized it was my chance to escape. I ran away and discovered a trail of pink fur all over the floor. Kissy Missy must be close. I have to hurry before the doctor hurts her or brainwashes her against me. I followed the path in hopes of it leading to the lost toy. On days 22 through 25, I arrived at the end of the trail where I found Kissy Missy standing alone. Kissy? Poppy sent me. Kissy seemed to be out of it, shaking her head. She slowly turned around, revealing red eyes. Something was wrong.
Huh?
What?
It's me, Max, remember? I'm here to save you.
All hail the doctor!
She shot at me, launching me back. I realized she had been corrupted into another one of the doctor's puppets. The corruption seemed to make them stronger. I tried to snap her out of it with my green shockhand attack to no avail. Kissy, I'm on your side! Stop this!
Must kill the intruder!
This isn't working. I noticed a cage in the room and decided the best course of action was to trap Kissy Missy inside. Come this way, Kissy! I lured Kissy under the cage and pulled a switch, trapping her inside.
Let me out of here!
Just then, Poppy had arrived.
Oh no, he got to her first.
What are we gonna do?
I can bring her back, but I need something that will remind her of her past. Find her favorite blue ribbon. It'll be the key to unlocking her memories. It should be located somewhere in Playtime Co.
I can go find her blue ribbon. Leave it to me.
Ribbon?
Just then, Kissy Missy passed down the cage. She wasn't looking so good.
I'll make sure she's okay. Hurry!
I hurried and set off before it was too late. On days 26 through 28, I was exploring Playtime Co. in search of Kissy Missy's lost blue ribbon. I soon found myself in a huge Playtime Co. warehouse. There were plush toys stacked on shelves everywhere around me. It almost felt like I was being watched. If there's any place to find a blue ribbon, it'd be here. I carefully entered the warehouse, but soon realized that some of the nightmare critters were lurking nearby.
You heard the doctor. Don't let that disgusting human get away. Got it?
You got it, sister. That human doesn't stand a chance against us.
Looks like they're hunting me down. I have to be careful. I quietly navigated through the storage room in search of the ribbon, opening boxes and chests as the nightmare critters patrolled the area.
He's here somewhere. I can smell his stench.
No way, I just showered this morning. I continued to carefully sneak around the shelves, realizing that I'd soon be cornered by the both of them.
Come out, wherever you are.
I have to go somewhere they won't see me. I looked up onto one of the higher shelves and made a dash before getting caught.
Did you see him?
No. Did you?
No, I got nothing.
Then keep looking. He must be toying with us.
The critters went off in different directions, and I climbed back down to ground level. Phew, that was close. I have to keep looking. That ribbon has got to be around here somewhere. As I searched, I came upon a massive pile of boxes. I wonder where this came from. As I pondered the cardboard fortress, something pulled me under the boxes. Ah! On days 29 to 32, I was suddenly pulled into a pile of boxes to find a damaged Dog Day lurking in his hiding spot. Ah! Who are you? My scream had alerted the nightmare critters as they got close to where I was standing.
Shh, I'm not here to hurt you. I'm an ally. I think I can help you.
He then walked over and poked a hole through the boxes and pointed me towards the direction of a metal hand that was sitting in the middle of the warehouse.
If you want Kissy's ribbon, you have to get that hand. It's a long shot, but I have a plan to help you get it.
But why are you helping me? You're a living toy just like the other monsters I fought.
The doctor is the reason I look like this. He killed some of my friends and left others to ruin, even taking their energy to create his own corrupted army. He has to pay for his crimes, and you're the one who's gonna do him in.
Oof, that sounds rough.
Promise me you'll make him pay. Swear it.
Okay, I'll take down the doctor.
Good, then you have work to do. Make a break for that hand while I distract them. Don't look back.
Dog Day then popped out of the boxes and stepped forward to get the attention of the nightmare critters.
Hey, over here!
Huh? It's a smiling critter! Get him!
Dog Day ran off as far as he could to buy me time, so I took this chance he gave me and sprinted towards the hand, remaining undetected by the critters. Soon enough, I managed to grab the hand, and I was then immediately granted a new explosive metal hand power, along with 10 more hearts. Dog Day, I did it! I turned and was shocked to see Dog Day being torn to shreds by the nightmare critters.
Finally, your power is mine!
Dog Day was defeated, and the energy inside of his body transferred into Baba, causing her to transform into a new, stronger state.
Nice job, Baba. I still smell that human around here, though. I'll keep searching.
Raby Baby left to try and find me, but Baba Chops seemed to already catch my scent. She then turned towards me and used her new sharp claws to slash right at the shelf I was hiding behind.
There you are, human! We've been looking everywhere for you! Now you die!
Having no choice, I ran for my life as Baba chased after me. I'm sorry, Dog Day! I won't let your sacrifice be in vain! On days 33 through 35, I was running through the underground hallways away from the newly transformed Baba Chops. Get away from me, you freak! I ran while trying to dodge her attacks, but she was too strong.
Come on, human! You can make this way easier by getting crushed under this rubble!
Baba fired her new slash attacks at the ceiling, causing rubble to fall all down in front of me, making it difficult for me to get away. Thankfully, I had a new helping hand. Time to see what this thing can do. Thanks to the new metal hand, I was able to smash a hole in the wall in order to escape. I ran through the hole and found myself in a new room. Just before Baba could follow me through, I flipped a lever, blocking the door behind me. She tried to get through the bars, but they were too strong.
You foiled me this time, human, but I'll get you soon. And if not me, someone else will.
Baba Chop stormed away, leaving me alone. That was kinda ominous, but I doubt anyone else will get me here. Besides, I need to get that ribbon. I then turned around and spotted Kissy Missy's ribbon sitting on a desk. I made my way towards the ribbon, but before I could get to it, the ground began to shake violently. Suddenly, one of the cages burst open and Pianosaurus came roaring in. Jeepers! I guess I was wrong. Sorry, Pianosaurus, but I'm getting that ribbon. Pianosaurus began attacking me with his music beams. I tried fighting back with my new power, and I was finally able to do some good damage. I made a little headway, but it was getting tough. Luckily, I was able to stun the Pianosaurus long enough to run forward and grab the ribbon. Finally, the ribbon! I gotta get out of here. I could tell Pianosaurus was regaining his composure and getting ready to attack again, but I was able to escape before he could hit me. I need to find Kissy as fast as possible. On days 36 through 39, I returned back to the room where Kissy Missy was being held. But just as I entered the room, I saw she had already broken out and had Poppy cornered.
Max, hurry!
Hang on! I used my new metal hand to knock Kissy back and quickly threw her the ribbon.
Ribbon!
As soon as she picked up the ribbon, she returned back to her normal self.
Oh, my head. Oh my gosh, Max. Poppy. I'm so sorry. The doctor, he did this to me.
I figured as much. I ran into Dog Day and he said the doctor was corrupting toys all over the Playcare. He did this to you too?
Yes, it's a bit fuzzy, but I can remember. I was bringing Poppy down into the depths of the facility when he came out of nowhere. Using his TV screens, he made me lose sight of myself, driving me insane. The only thing I sought out was to serve him down a path of destruction. I remember seeing other toys too. I'm not his only victim. There has to be more like me.
Maybe we can help them too.
Maybe, but for now, you need to focus on getting stronger. Take this.
She handed me a map to the next hand. This will help a ton. If I can power up more, I can stop the doctor from corrupting any more toys. Before I could thank Kissy Missy, the Pianosaurus broke into the room.
Go! Poppy and I will hold him off!
Alright, Kissy, Poppy, stay safe. I'll be as fast as I can. I made a break for it while Kissy and Poppy fought off Pianosaurus. If I can keep upgrading, I can help everyone! On days 40 through 43, I followed the map Kissy gave me, which led into a strange hallway. At the end of it was a room with a passage leading to the next hand I was looking for. Unfortunately, it was sealed shut by a magical glass wall. I tried to break it by force, but it didn't budge a bit. I looked around for some way to get the door open. Soon, I spotted 3 empty pedestals and a sign above them. There are 3 letters we all know. Present them to reap what you sow. Looks like this is a puzzle I have to solve before I can open the door. I began looking around the room and spotted several letters scattered throughout the area. Just as I was thinking about which letter to pick, Yarnaby suddenly entered the room. I took cover before the beast spotted me.
Hello? Anyone there?
I thought he might leave, but he continued to stalk around. He clearly knew I was here. Ugh, this will be impossible without knowing what the answer to the riddle is. I'll have to quickly run out to see what letters I have available. I then snuck around the area and waited for an opening as Yarnaby roamed, doing my best to stay out of his sight. Occasionally, he would get close to seeing me, but I was lucky to never get caught. Eventually, I found an opening and rushed out to see my options. Okay, we got a A-K-E-X? Wait, maybe there's a B and a C around here. ABC! That's gotta be it! Unfortunately, Yarnaby was getting ready to turn around. I swiftly hopped towards the A letter that I needed before he could spot me. Alright, 1 down, 2 more to go. I continued my search, dodging Yarnaby's gaze, and soon found the B letter block hidden behind some boxes. I ran towards the block, but in my rush, I accidentally broke one of the crates when I stepped over it. Oh no, I really hope Yarnaby didn't hear that.
Ah, so you are in here. I heard that shattered box, you know. Come on out. I just want to talk.
Yarnaby made his way towards me. If I didn't move soon, I was cooked. Thankfully, I was able to grab the block and slip away. Yarnaby made it to where I had been, just as I came to a safe hiding spot.
What? You got away? If I can't catch you by walking, then I'll start knocking.
He began to run around, knocking down everything in his way. Uh-oh, this is not good. If Yarnaby continues like this, he's bound to find me. In a stroke of luck, Yarnaby knocked one of the walls so hard it revealed the C block behind it. I had to get rid of Yarnaby if I want that block. On days 44 through 46, I had the brilliant idea to stun Yarnaby with my shocking green hand. I waited for the perfect moment to strike, and just as he turned around, I used my green hand to zap him. While he was stunned, I ran forward and grabbed the final block before hurrying back towards the passage. Unfortunately, he quickly recovered from being shocked.
You won't get away, player!
I arrived back at the puzzle and placed the blocks into the 3 slots, but since I was in a rush, I accidentally placed them in the wrong order. I could hear Yarnaby charging towards my direction. Come on, open! Wait a minute. A, B, C, D. Oh, I did that completely wrong. Luckily, I finally placed them in the correct order. A, B, C, and the passage opened. Yes! Unfortunately though, Yarnaby had caught up and knocked me back with a bite attack before I could escape.
I won't let you through that door!
Yes, you will! Rah! I jumped forward and fought back, sending a barrage of my powerful grab pack attacks. He was extremely strong and was constantly using his powerful jaws to chomp at me. Thanks to my new hands, I was able to actually defend myself, unlike my last encounter. Sadly, I was still unable to do enough damage to really hurt him. I knew if I kept fighting, I would never make it out alive. Wait a minute, I don't have to defeat him, I just need to get through him. I got an idea. I managed to shock him once again with my green hand and slipped through the passage before I was killed.
Hey, come back here!
On days 47 through 50, I arrived at the other side of the passage, where I found the next hand waiting for me. There it is! The yellow hand! I ran towards the hand, but before I could grab it, I accidentally stepped on a bunch of pressure plates, causing a trap to close around me. As I was trapped, I saw a creature scurry out of the room, but I couldn't make out what it was. Did you all see that? Rewatch the video at 0.25 speed and let me know down below what the creature was. Anyway, where did this trap come from? Who did this to me? Show yourself! I began trying to escape, but before I could make any headway, Yarnaby entered the room.
The doctor put in a few safeguards in case something was to go wrong, or if someone were to escape. You have done just that, and now you must suffer the consequences.
Yarnaby, let me go! Think about what the doctor did to you and all the innocent people that were hurt. You can help me, help us, put an end to the pain.
No, I have to listen to the doctor. He's my creator. He loves me.
No, he doesn't. He's using you for his personal gain. You can see how truly free Kissy and Poppy are. The doctor has manipulated you into thinking you need him. Join us and put a stop to this madness.
Never! You're a liar! All you are. The doctor told me so. He told me Kissy and Poppy were evil, and against him. Clearly you are too. And if you are against him, you are against me.
He then unleashed an extra powerful rainbow attack onto me. Since I was stuck in a trap, I had to take it head on. He kept hitting me with all he had, with no signs of stopping. Ugh! Yarnaby, no!
I'm sorry. This is all I know. I must end you. The doctor said so.
He continued to unload his anger onto me. I couldn't handle the beating, and soon everything turned black. On days 51 through 54, I woke up trapped in a glass chamber where the doctor was standing on the other side before me.
You're awake. Glad you finally decided to join me.
What do you want with me?
I want you out of my way. Each day that passes, I get closer towards world domination. You are one of the only things that's stopping me. Once you're gone, I will be able to fulfill my glorious purpose. Then nothing and no one will be able to stop me.
What are you talking about?
My master plan.
What?
My plan.
Are you gonna explain?
Oh, yes, I will. On day 100, my physical form will be perfected, allowing me to ascend to a greater level. Once I've ascended, I will be able to leave this factory. I'll bring the second hour of joy outside these walls and turn the world into my kingdom. The hour of joy will be beyond anything you can comprehend. With the world under my iron fist, no one will be able to stop me. Not even you.
I don't care what you say. I will stop you, no matter what. You can't do this.
I certainly can. And with you out of the picture, my wildest dreams can come true.
But what you're saying would lead to all-out war. The world as we know it would come to an end. With that level of destruction, there'd be nobody left for you to rule over. You can't just play God like this.
I'm not playing God. All this time I've been playing human. What's a little bloodshed to me? And besides, you can't do anything to stop my plans.
With that, the doctor left the room, activating the chamber I was in as he left. It was quickly filling with noxious red smoke. Immediately, I felt my breathing start to slow. I tried desperately to use my hand attacks to break out of the chamber, but it was no use. I couldn't escape. Ugh, what is this glass made out of? I have to escape. I have to warn the others. My heart rate started to drop rapidly. I wasn't sure if I was gonna make it out of this one. On days 55 through 57, just as I thought I was done for, I heard someone in the distance.
Watch out!
Yarnaby bursted open the chamber, saving me from my close death experience. Yarnaby? But I thought you were working with the doctor. Are you out of his influence?
You were right, Max. I thought about what you said. The doctor just wants to take everything for himself. I want to help you and the other toys and stop him before it's too late.
Suddenly, a loud alarm started blaring.
Security breach! Security breach!
Suddenly, the upgraded Baba Chops rushed into the room, cornering Yarnaby and I.
Yarnaby? You're turning your back on the good doctor too?
I have to, Baba. He's been manipulating us for his own benefit. He's selfish and just wants to control everything.
Blasphemy! Surrender now and we'll make your death quick.
Max, hop on!
I hopped on Yarnaby's back as he barreled through Baba Chops and started running. We dashed through the hallways at top speed. Yarnaby was fast, and it seemed like we might be able to outrun Baba. Almost there, Yarnaby! Just keep running! Suddenly, I turned the next corner and the rest of the nightmare critters stopped us in our tracks along with Baba Chops. What the heck? How did you get in front of us?
Nightmare critters, unite!
The critters suddenly ran together and combined into a single monstrous form. On days 58 through 61, the nightmare critters had fused and were heading after us with their powerful claw swipes. Yarnaby and I tried to hold them off, but their new form made them incredibly tough. The combined critter had knocked me off of Yarnaby's back, separating us two, but I kept up the fight. I used my grab pack to try and take them down, but they overpowered me. Ugh, these things are useless!
You'll never defeat us!
They hit me with a powerful tri-beam attack, launching me into some barrels and leaving me injured.
Max, catch!
Yarnaby had tossed me the yellow hand that I'd missed out on before. I quickly added it to my grab pack. Time to test this out. Using its power, I made a shocking attack at the amalgamation, causing the critters to separate. We have to go, now! I hopped on Yarnaby's back and retreated back to Kissy and Poppy before they had a chance to regroup. On days 62 through 64, I reunited with Poppy and Kissy, who were shocked to see me with Yarnaby. Kissy was on edge and stepped forward to attack.
Get away, you monster!
Whoa, he's a good guy now! I took some time to explain to them the alliance we built.
I don't know. He was just evil not too long ago.
Remember, it wasn't that long ago where you were the one that was evil. On days 22 through 25, I arrived at the end of the trail where I found Kissy Missy standing alone. Kissy? Poppy sent me. Kissy seemed to be out of it, shaking her head. She slowly turned around, revealing red eyes. Something was wrong.
Huh? What?
It's me, Max, remember? I'm here to save you.
All hail the doctor!
She shot at me, launching me back. I realized she had been corrupted into another one of the doctor's puppets. The corruption seemed to make them stronger. I tried to snap her out of it with my green shockhand attack to no avail. Kissy, I'm on your side! Stop this!
Must kill the intruder!
This isn't working. I noticed a cage in the room and decided the best course of action was to trap Kissy Missy inside. Come this way, Kissy! I lured Kissy under the cage and pulled a switch, trapping her inside.
Let me out of here!
Just then, Poppy had arrived.
Oh no, he got to her first.
What are we gonna do?
I can bring her back, but I need something that will remind her of her past. Find her favorite blue ribbon. It'll be the key to unlocking her memories. It should be located somewhere in Playtime Co.
I can go find her blue ribbon. Leave it to me.
Ribbon?
Just then, Kissy Missy passed down the cage. She wasn't looking so good.
I'll make sure she's okay. Hurry!
I hurried and set off before it was too late.
I'm really sorry about what happened, and I want to make things right. I think if we make the other toys come around and build our numbers, we can stop the doctor.
It's risky, but it's worth a shot. I know just the toy to start with.
Kissy then handed me a map.
Huggy has been lost in the depths of the factory, but with your grab pack, I think you can find him.
Leave it to me. I then set off, following the map Kissy gave me. After a bit of walking, I found a blocked passageway within the factory. I used my grab pack to open the passages and navigated through the hallways, unlocking door after door. It felt like it was endless, until I finally found Huggy standing alone in the hot dog room.
Who are you? He's watching! He's everywhere!
What are you talking about? Suddenly, TV screens lit up around us both. The doctor was here.
He found us! He found us!
The TV started firing projectiles at us. I had to brace myself. On days 65 through 67, I used my attacks to smash the TV as they fired projectiles at me. Huggy ran and hid behind cover while I fended off the threats. Soon, not a single TV remained. Is that all of them?
Don't forget, I'm everywhere. Every step you take has been carefully orchestrated by me. Shocking, isn't it?
Suddenly, the room filled with electricity. I was gonna be zapped to death. We have to get out of here. I tried to run out of the way I came, but a large door slammed in front of us. I was taking damage from the zaps. There wasn't much time left. Huggy, we need to team up. We're running out of time.
But the doctor, he's too strong.
Not if we work together. You know this area better than me, and I have my grab pack to open the doors out.
Well, if we're gonna die, then I'll go down fighting too. Let's go together.
We teamed up, and Huggy used his strength to break down the large door. I then followed Huggy down the hallways as we looked for a place to hide. We have to keep moving. Come on! On days 68 through 72, I regrouped in a hiding spot with Huggy, who had officially joined my side. If we can just recruit the other toys, then the doctor won't stand a chance. I'll seek out Catnap next.
Catnap? He's a ruthless killer. There's no way he'll help you.
I have to try.
I thought Catnap hated you for doing all that stuff to him.
I didn't do anything to him. I just need to show him that he can trust me. Plus, he hates the doctor as well, so we'll have common ground. I set off to try and find the cat. I headed to Play Care, but unfortunately, when I arrived, I saw that the entrance was completely destroyed. What happened here? As I searched the area, I found something interesting, but when I took a second look, it vanished. Did you see that? Rewatch the video at 0.25 speed and try to find it and let me know down below. Suddenly, I was ambushed by Catnap.
You, what do you want?
Let's join forces. You hate the doctor and so do I. With our power combined, we can take him down.
Why would I do that? The only person I hate more than the doctor is you.
Suddenly, Catnap lunged at me and attacked me with his sharp claws, dealing big damage.
As you can see, my strength has doubled since we last saw each other, when you deformed me.
That wasn't me. Why do you keep thinking that was me? On days 15 through 17, I tried to escape the room, but the red smoke around me left me disoriented. I need to get out of here before I pass out from all this smoke, or get attacked by that creature lurking around. I felt as if I was walking in circles as the mysterious monster continued to lurk around me in the distance. Every time I turned a corner, I found myself repeatedly turning the same corner again and again. Then suddenly, Nightmare Huggy Wuggy emerged from the ground behind me.
Surprise!
Ah! I attacked with my grab pack, but I quickly realized that it was just a hallucination. The smoke is getting to my head. I have to get out of here before I start seeing more hallucinations. I tried my luck once more to find a way out, and this time I spotted another green hand on the wall. Thinking quickly, I activated my electric green hand and pushed the block, which cleared all the red smoke from the area. Finally, I can actually see a few feet in front of me now. I started walking around again, trying to find some clues to escape, but then suddenly the ground began to shake violently under my feet. Whoa, what's going on? I looked towards the doorway as a terrifying creature moved into the room I was in. As soon as it was close, I realized it was the terrifying ruined Catnap that emerged before me.
You did this to me. You turned me into this hideous freak.
What do you mean? I've never seen you before. I just got to this place right now.
I will never forgive you for this. I'll get my revenge right here, right now.
Without warning, the vicious cat struck at me, launching me into a nearby wall. This isn't good. Catnap then started slowly moving up. I needed to prepare myself for battle. Catnap was not buying it and continued to attack. I tried to fight back with my own attacks, but I was soon cornered.
I'll kill you and the doctor. Neither of you evil beings deserve to live.
He then knocked me down a chute, causing me to fall into the depths of the unknown. On days 73 through 75, I landed at the bottom of the chute to find myself in some kind of death trap. There was lava covering the entire floor with some platforms leading across the way. Catnap wants to really burn me alive? I need to hurry and find a way to escape. I platformed over the lava with the limited space there was, trying to avoid death. I then looked behind me and spotted the platforms were catching on fire, making my journey even more difficult. I need to be quick and not stay on one platform for too long before I start to burn up. Soon, I was met with a large gap between me and the exit filled with deadly acid. I have to get across here! I began to tread carefully across a chain like a tightrope. One slip and I was in for a terrible fate. Luckily, I managed to cross all the way to the other side. Unfortunately, the exit was completely blocked by flames. I couldn't leave. There has to be a way to get around this. Suddenly, I spotted a purple hand about to be melted down in the incinerator. I crossed carefully back over the tightrope and made it again to the other side. But as I did, the chain snapped. I ignored it for now and ran to obtain the hand, grabbing it just before it plummeted into the lava. Great! Now, how am I gonna get back across? I pondered over the acid pit for a moment, but soon realized this new hand might be the key to crossing the gap. Here goes nothing! On days 76 through 79, I used my new purple hand to launch myself over the acid trap. I managed to make it across the flames that blocked the exit. I landed, finally able to escape the incinerator. I guess some toys aren't gonna be saved no matter how hard I try. I better be careful. I left the incinerator and found myself in a theater room I had never seen before. I walked around, looking for any clues of where I could possibly be. As I searched, I came to realize that the stage was full of discontinued Playtime Co toys. Plushies sitting on the stage floor, all with lifeless expressions, almost as if they were staring through me, or maybe at me? Zoinks! This place gives me the creeps! I need to get out of here as soon as I can! I continued to explore, but I couldn't shake the feeling that I was being watched. I walked past a few security TVs, and suddenly one of them switched on. I took a step back to check it out.
Well, hello there again. Since you're trying so hard to make friends, why don't I introduce you to my latest creation? Or should I address the elephant in the room? Why not both?
Suddenly, one of the elephant toys from before crashed into the room. This time, it was much bigger.
Good luck.
The doctor disappeared from the screen. Then, the beast rushed towards me, forcing me to fight it out. I used my grab pack to deal some damage to the elephant, but it was just too strong. There's no way I'm gonna win this by fighting. I have to run and evade this thing. I used my purple hand to jump away from the monster, and ran as fast as I could. The mutant was hot on my tail, but I managed to duck behind some crates and evade it. Whoa, that was a close one, but I think I'm safe here. Unfortunately, before I could even catch my breath, I looked up, and standing right above me was the giant Pianosaurus. On days 80 to 83, the Pianosaurus was attacking me relentlessly. I fought back with everything at my disposal. I began to do some damage, but it wasn't quite enough, and I started to get hurt. I used my new purple hand to evade his attacks and strike Pianosaurus from behind. He continued to bombard me with attacks, but I refused to give up that easily. I fought back, hitting even harder and continuing to launch myself out of the way. Snap out of it! The doctor is influencing you! He blasted me with his music beam, throwing me back and leaving me weak. Ugh, he's even stronger than before! On days 33 through 35, I was running through the underground hallways away from the newly transformed Baba Chops. Get away from me, you freak! I ran while trying to dodge her attacks, but she was too strong.
Come on, human! You can make this way easier by getting crushed under this rubble!
Baba fired her new slash attacks at the ceiling, causing rubble to fall all down in front of me, making it difficult for me to get away. Thankfully, I had a new helping hand. Time to see what this thing can do. Thanks to the new metal hand, I was able to smash a hole in the wall in order to escape. I ran through the hole and found myself in a new room. Just before Baba could follow me through, I flipped a lever, blocking the door behind me. She tried to get through the bars, but they were too strong.
You foiled me this time, human, but I'll get you soon. And if not me, someone else will.
Baba Chop stormed away, leaving me alone. That was kinda ominous, but I doubt anyone else will get me here. Besides, I need to get that ribbon. I then turned around and spotted Kissy Missy's ribbon sitting on a desk. I made my way towards the ribbon, but before I could get to it, the ground began to shake violently. Suddenly, one of the cages burst open and Pianosaurus came roaring in. Jeepers! I guess I was wrong. Sorry, Pianosaurus, but I'm getting that ribbon. Pianosaurus began attacking me with his music beams. I tried fighting back with my new power, and I was finally able to do some good damage. I made a little headway, but it was getting tough. Luckily, I was able to stun the Pianosaurus long enough to run forward and grab the ribbon. Finally, the ribbon! I gotta get out of here. I could tell Pianosaurus was regaining his composure and getting ready to attack again, but I was able to escape before he could hit me. I need to find Kissy as fast as possible. The Pianosaurus closed in, preparing for a finishing blow. As a final resort, I used my green hand to shock him, holding him in place. Come on, I know you're in there somewhere. The doctor is controlling you. This isn't you. Snap out of it!
I'm me?
I was finally breaking through. Pianosaurus was starting to come back.
I think I'm back.
Just as he healed, a screen in the room lit up. The doctor had located us.
You dare resist me?
The doctor activated a device, zapping Pianosaurus through the screen. Oh no! He's being mind-controlled again! I don't know if I can last any longer! Just then, Pianosaurus charged full force at me. On days 84 through 86, I ran into another room and was quickly cornered by Pianosaurus.
Leave him alone!
Just as I thought I was done for, Yarnaby intervened to save me. Yarnaby started clashing with the Pianosaurus, leaving him distracted. Now was my chance. Sorry, this is gonna hurt. I used my powers to knock out the doctor's influence, and Pianosaurus came back to his senses.
Piano, are you in there?
My head. I did horrible things. I'm so sorry.
It's okay. It was all the doctor's influence. The important thing is you're back now.
I want to help you stop this. Let me join your cause.
I don't know if we can trust him, Max.
I know he was under the doctor's influence for a long time, but we have to give him a chance. Even after you snapped out of it, Yarnaby, I put trust in you. On days 47 through 50, I arrived at the other side of the passage, where I found the next hand waiting for me. There it is! The yellow hand! I ran towards the hand, but before I could grab it, I accidentally stepped on a bunch of pressure plates, causing a trap to close around me. As I was trapped, I saw a creature scurry out of the room, but I couldn't make out what it was. Did you all see that? Rewatch the video at 0.25 speed and let me know down below what the creature was. Anyway, where did this trap come from? Who did this to me? Show yourself! I began trying to escape, but before I could make any headway, Yarnaby entered the room.
The doctor put in a few safeguards in case something was to go wrong, or if someone were to escape. You have done just that, and now you must suffer the consequences.
Yarnaby, let me go! Think about what the doctor did to you and all the innocent people that were hurt. You can help me, help us. Put an end to the pain.
No, I have to listen to the doctor. He's my creator. He loves me.
No, he doesn't. He's using you for his personal gain. You can see how truly free Kissy and Poppy are. The doctor has manipulated you into thinking you need him. Join us and put a stop to this madness.
Never! You're a liar! All you are. The doctor told me so. He told me Kissy and Poppy were evil, and against him. Clearly you are too. And if you are against him, you are against me.
He then unleashed an extra powerful rainbow attack onto me. Since I was stuck in a trap, I had to take it head on. He kept hitting me with all he had, with no signs of stopping. Ugh! Yarnaby, no!
I'm sorry. This is all I know. I must end you. The doctor said so.
He continued to unload his anger onto me. I couldn't handle the beating, and soon everything turned black. And shortly after that, you knew what the doctor was doing was evil and joined my side. Remember?
You're right, Max. Pianosaurus, welcome aboard.
Is that everyone we're able to recruit?
No, there's one more toy that can help us, but the nightmare critters have him hostage.
Then it's time to go on a rescue mission.
Head back to Home Sweet Home and you'll find them there. But be careful, that is the nightmare critters' turf. If they find you, you'll be torn to shreds.
That's a risk I'll have to take. I set off on my journey back to Home Sweet Home. On days 87 through 89, I arrived at Home Sweet Home to find that it was eerily quiet. Something's not right. I feel like I'm being watched. I slowly scouted the area. There were too many areas someone could be hiding in. I checked the inside of Home Sweet Home and was met with the ruined smiling critters.
Get him!
I fought back with my abilities, but they were too tough. Thanks to all my upgrades though, I was putting up a good fight. I used my green hand to shock some of them, and used my metal hand attack on a few others.
Retreat!
The ruined critters ran away and jumped down a dark hole. Yeah, you better run! I had won the battle, but I knew something wasn't right.
Everyone, now!
Suddenly, a single ruined entity emerged from the pit. Oh no, not again! It was hard enough fighting the first fusion I saw. On days 58 through 61, the nightmare critters had fused and were heading after us with their powerful claw swipes. Yarnaby and I tried to hold them off, but their new form made them incredibly tough. The combined critter had knocked me off of Yarnaby's back, separating us too, but I kept up the fight. I used my grab pack to try and take them down, but they overpowered me. Ugh, these things are useless!
You'll never defeat us!
They hit me with a powerful tri-beam attack, launching me into some barrels and leaving me injured.
Catch!
Yarnaby had tossed me the yellow hand that I'd missed out on before. I quickly added it to my grab pack. Time to test this out. Using its power, I made a shocking attack at the amalgamation, causing the critters to separate. We have to go, now! I hopped on Yarnaby's back and retreated back to Kissy and Poppy before they had a chance to regroup. They launched a massive smash attack, overwhelming me with their combined power. Hit by hit, I was losing more and more hearts. I couldn't get the upper hand. I was gonna lose this fight. I can't keep up. I need to think of something. I ran and took cover, causing him to lose sight of me for now.
Come out, wherever you are.
This is bad. I have to find a way to get the upper hand before they find me. On days 90 through 92, I stealthed through Home Sweet Home. I did my best to stay away from the prying eyes of the smiling monster.
I know you're around here somewhere. Come fight me, you coward!
The monster rampaged around, destroying hiding spots. I barely avoided a few of its attacks, somehow escaping unseen. Eventually, he destroyed the duck statue I was previously hiding behind, revealing a finger gun hand upgrade. That's it! That'll give me the edge I need! I waited until my enemy moved away, then used my purple hand to jump closer to the finger gun. I was finally able to grab the upgrade, giving me a big power-up. Yeah! Now I can really kick some butt!
There you are! You're not kicking my butt!
The smiling monster attacked me, but now that I had a new weapon, I could finally fight back. I blasted it with flares from the finger gun, dealing tons of damage. The beast tried to fight back, but my flares were just too much. I overwhelmed the smiling monster, and it fell. That's one obstacle out of my way. Now I just need to find where the nightmare critters are holding that other toy hostage. Suddenly, I heard a voice call out from the playhouse. Help! That must be him. I have to hurry. I ran as fast as I could towards the cries before something bad happened. On days 93 through 95, I had arrived at the source of the screaming to find Boxy Boo trapped in a cage about to be dropped into lava.
You've got to get me out of here! Those nightmare critters are trying to kill me!
Hang on! I'm coming! I spotted a water tank behind his cage and got an idea. I then used my new handgun power to blast the tank to fill the pit with water, causing the lava to turn into obsidian. Once all the lava was extinguished, I smashed his cage open with my metal hand, freeing Boxy. Are you okay?
I think I am.
You won't be for long.
Suddenly, the empowered Baba Chop stepped up behind me, getting ready to attack.
You have proven to be a real pain in our side, haven't you? Time to finish you.
The doctor is using all of you. We have to team up and stop him before he dominates the world.
Not everyone wants to follow your little fantasy plan. I want to survive, so I'll stay on the winning side.
But there'll be nothing left for you when he's finished.
There's nothing left for me now. Ever since I was forced to become a living toy, I lost everything. Now, I'll make everyone else suffer as I have.
She suddenly rushed in for an attack. On days 96 and 98, I was locked in combat with Baba Chops. She was putting up a good fight against me. She used her smash attacks to try and strike me down. Calm down, Baba! I don't want to fight you!
Never! You need to die now!
Alright then, you asked for it! I charged my finger gun weapon and blasted her with a larger projectile, knocking her back. Unfortunately, it wasn't enough, and she was still standing strong.
You think that's all I've got? I'll show you what I can really do. Take this!
She summoned the power of the other nightmare critters, once again morphing into all of them at once, but way bigger than before. She used her laser attacks and overwhelmed me with her super strength. I can't take much more of this. She's just too strong. Just as I thought I was done for, Boxy Boo intervened with a massive chomp attack.
Now's your chance!
I charged up another handgun attack and launched a second projectile at her. She fell from the blast, which meant I had defeated the nightmare critters. Boxy Boo began to approach me, but as he did, I spotted an interesting guy behind him. Boxy Boo, who is that guy back there?
Oh, that guy? That must have been Doughy the Dough Man. He's a helpful guy. Maybe one day we'll make an episode about him.
Be sure to rewatch the video and see if you can spot all the Easter eggs.
Anyway, thanks for saving me. I would be gone if it wasn't for you.
I couldn't have won that without you. What do you say? Can you help me and the others take down the doctor?
You're on!
With Boxy Boo now on my side, we both set off. Day 100 was fast approaching. I needed to prepare before it was too late. On day 99, I reunited with my other allies, Kissy Missy, Huggy Wuggy, Poppy, Pianosaurus, and Yarnaby.
You did it! You actually saved Boxy Boo!
For now I did, but we can't stop there. The Doctor's plans of world domination arrive tomorrow.
Are you sure we can do this? You've seen how powerful he is. I wouldn't want any of us to get hurt.
We've come too far to give up now. Don't you guys agree? We need to finish this once and for all.
Exactly. Remember what he did to us. He took over our minds and brought about the hour of joy. Now it's time to reclaim control over our own choices and get revenge for all the lives lost. I've been with Max since the very beginning. We must trust him to defeat the Doctor once and for all.
I then remembered meeting Poppy for the first time. On days 4 through 7, I was stealthing my way through the supply room as the Pianosaurus roamed the area in search of me. I managed to take cover behind the instruments and boxes, but I had to be careful not to make any noise. As I was sneaking, I spotted an interesting creature, but the Pianosaurus stepped on it. Did you see that? There are loads of other secrets hidden throughout the video. Be sure to find them all. Just as I thought I was about to reach the exit, I accidentally bumped into one of the instruments, causing it to make a loud noise. Pianosaurus turned his sights on me. I had blown my cover. I was forced to run for my life as the Pianosaurus charged forward. He blasted me with musical beams, trying to kill me with the sound of his own music. I quickly ran behind some boxes, narrowly avoiding one of his attacks. Jinkies! If I don't get out of here soon, Pianosaurus is gonna start playing my funeral song. I made a break for my cover as he continued to chase after me, as I dodged and dove behind boxes and instruments. Eventually, I finally managed to get out of Pianosaurus's view. I came across a DJ turntable. I was worried about touching it, but it was the perfect hiding place. This thing's electric anyway, and it clearly has no power. There's no way it'll turn on, right? I decided to risk it and snuck behind the turntable. Unfortunately, I accidentally hit a button on it, and it began blasting music. No! Not again! I thought I was done for, but suddenly someone called out for me.
Out of the way!
I listened to the voice and moved, revealing a massive speaker that blasted sounds at the Pianosaurus. He was forced back by the sound and roared in pain, and to my surprise, he fled the area.
That won't hold him back for long. Hurry and come with me.
Who are you, and how do I know I can trust you?
We don't have time for explanations right now. That monster is going to come back and end us both.
Come on, you gotta give me something. Your name is even good enough for me.
My name is Poppy, and if we don't get going now, my name won't matter because we'll both be goners.
Before I could get any more information out of Poppy, I heard another violent roar. All right, fine. Lead the way, Poppy. Without another moment, I followed the creepy doll. Thanks, Poppy. You always had my back. Let's do this, guys.
That's right. Let's do this.
Suddenly, the ground shook violently. That must be the Doctor preparing the hour of joy. He must be angry about the nightmare critters getting killed.
You go on without us, Max. You're the only one who can actually stop the Doctor now.
Me? Why me? Surely we should go as a team.
No, I just remembered that he might take control of our minds again, and I don't want to hurt you.
I guess you got a point there. All right, wish me luck.
Wait! since we won't be joining you, take this. I think it'll help you win this once and for all.
She handed me over one final upgrade, granting me 10 hearts and new powers.
We believe in you. Now go get him!
I left while the others stayed behind. On day 100, I arrived in the room full of TV screens from day 1, where the doctor was waiting ominously.
So, we finally meet again, do we? Unfortunately, you're too late. It's day 100, and my plan is nearly complete!
Guess I'll just have to personally cancel your subscription to Evil right here, right now.
Such confidence coming from a mere player! Are you really so sure you have what it takes to stop me?
I've gotten stronger over my journey, so don't underestimate me. You know what? Even if you do underestimate me, I don't care. I know I'll win this fight.
So quick to fight. Humans are still all the same. You are still the insignificant speck from when I first saw you.
I found myself underground, having just been lowered deeper into the depths below. What is this place? Suddenly, TV screens on the walls lit up behind me, revealing dozens of eyes staring back. Standing in the center of them was a terrifying man with a TV head. Hello? Answer me! This isn't funny!
Looks like a pest has wandered into my domain. Time to show you what happens to those who dig too deep.
Wander? I don't even know how I got here, dude. Last I remember, I was playing my video games. I'd very much like to go back to that.
Oh, no. I can't have you going anywhere. My little friends will take good care of you.
Just then, the nightmare critters stepped out from behind the televisions, lining up in front of the TV-headed man, ready to close in on me. What are these things? Get away from me! I'm warning you!
Time to play!
4 of them began their approach, ready to kill me. Defenseless, I tried to run away. I was completely surrounded. Fine, you leave me no choice. I used my fist to fight back, but with no tools at my disposal, there was no way I could win. They hit me with their nightmare attacks, leaving me on the ropes. I have to run while I still can. I ran towards the exit, but the door was sealed and there was no way out. I then turned to see that my only escape was a bottomless pit. I either jump or get destroyed by these critters. Here goes nothing. I ran past the approaching critters and jumped down into the abyss, hoping for the best.
Let me ask you this. Do you believe that just because these toys can move and talk and walk, that they deserve free will?
Of course. They can do more than just that. They have feelings too.
Feelings? Do you think that these artifices of synthetic fur and plastic have feelings when they took the lives of the people that built them? Or that of the children that played with them?
They didn't have a choice.
That's what they told you. Yes, the Hour of Joy was my doing. All I did was give these toys their own free will. I didn't have to instruct them to take the lives they did. They have a natural anger inside their hollow hearts. A dangerous rage capable of destroying everything. Unfortunately, this also means that they're incomplete. My plan isn't just to set them free and wreak havoc on human society, it's to give them the piece that they're missing. I'm going to give them purpose, order, and a place above humans where they belong.
You're wrong.
What?
I don't know how long you've been down here, but your creations have learned so much more than you know. They've all helped me to get here. Every one of them has learned to be kind, helpful, and caring. I can even call some of them my friends. They're better people than some people I know. They don't need to be controlled. They don't need a missing piece. And they don't need you.
Why, you insignificant little worm! I'll show you. I'll show you all!
Without another moment, he attacked me, giving everything he had. I got immediately slammed into a nearby desk as he continued his approach. I quickly dodged with my purple hand power to evade his laser eye projectiles. When I got the upper hand behind him, I used my new rainbow attack for my friends to deal some serious damage. Unfortunately, it wasn't enough, as he pushed through it and sent another wave of laser attacks at me.
You picked up a few tricks, I see, but that won't even be close to stopping me.
Huh? What do you mean? What tricks might you have been hiding up your sleeve?
Well, it wouldn't be a fun trick if I showed you how it worked, now would it?
He then came after me with his electronic rain attacks, but I stood my ground and tanked the blows. Now it's my turn. I quickly swapped to my green hand to electrify the doctor, leaving him stunned. While he was dazed, I charged up a finger gun shot and sent him back with an explosive projectile, leaving him cornered. Any last words?
You can never defeat me. I'm an ultimate being. I cannot be killed.
Let's test that theory. I equipped my purple hand and launched myself straight towards him. When I got close, I tornado kicked him right in the TV head, killing him once and for all. Yeah! The plate care is saved!